how to make a girl laugh. Let's first understand why it is important, because if you're not able to behave in a funny way, behaving in a funny way, it's one of the three main pillars of attraction. If you're new here, my name is Luca and I'm one of the world's leading experts about approaching girls in the daytime. Since 2018 I've helped over 1200 men sleeping with new girls approached in the daytime. I started teaching it only in Italy in 2018 and then also internationally from 2022. Okay, the other two are showing confidence, and the other one is showing social intelligence, and the other one is showing a funny behavior. Okay, not funny behavior that you have to be a clown. Okay, not in that way. Okay, but for example, if you develop only the funny side, yeah, you will be a clown. So that's why you also have to develop also the confidence side and also the social intelligence side. Okay, so it's very important. So if you're not able to bring fun to a conversation, you will never be able to create attraction in a girl. And if you're not able to create attraction, you will never see her for a date. You will never be able to create interest in the girl at the beginning of the conversation, and you will never be able to get laid. Okay, so it's very, very important to be able to create attraction, and you will create attraction through also making the girl laugh. And also, to make a girl laugh, this is the key principle behind this video. So you have to have fun yourself first, okay? So it's impossible to make a girl laugh without having fun by yourself first, okay? So super, super important. And also it's important to learn to have fun along the journey, okay? While you're going out to approach girls, because otherwise you will get discouraged. Okay, yeah, when you're a beginner and you start going out at the beginning, when you have no experiences, you have like I don't know, you have the fuel at the beginning because you are motivated. You never did this, so it's something new, so you're motivated because of that. But as soon as it starts to become a little bit more difficult, you will get discouraged, you will get frustrated and not motivated, and then you will give up, and then you will end up alone for the rest of your life. That's why it's super important to be able to have fun also, just when you're going out, also when you're not getting results. Okay, so you should be able to have fun not only when you are approaching girls, not only when you are getting results, but also just when you are out before approaching. Okay, or also if you are only approaching but not getting results. Okay, this doesn't mean that you have to be happy. Oh, I'm having fun, I'm not getting results, but I'm happy, I'm having fun. It's not that, but you have to be able to have fun, otherwise you will quit. Okay, as soon as things will become a little bit more difficult. I will give you 5 tips about how to bring fun to the conversation when you're approaching a girl. So 5 tips. So the first one is to push your inner buttons. Okay, we all have fun according to different things. Okay, so you have to understand why you are laughing, what makes you laugh. We all have different things. I don't know, for example, and then first I will give you just the general idea. And you have to use these like your inner buttons to have fun before approaching and also when you are in the conversation. So when in your day-to-day life, in your everyday life, write down, I don't know, on your phone, on a piece of paper, every time that you're laughing, and if it's something, if it's because of something that you said, if it's because of something that you saw, if it's, I don't know. Okay, so just write down what makes you laugh, and then you can use these things before approaching and also when you're approaching. So in the conversation with a new girl, for example, for getting warmed up, when I was at my beginning, I'm talking about 2015, and I was approaching girls in Italy, in Milan, in the main square. There are many birds, there are many pigeons, and I was finding funny talking to them. Okay, so I was just talking to birds, and I was finding it funny, and then I was in a better mood to approach girls. Okay, it's very important also to get in a social mood, especially if you're going out from work after 8 hours of working. You're not in a social mood, you're in the work mood, and it will take 15 minutes, 30 minutes. So it's very important to be able to warm yourself up before approaching. And for example, I don't know, there was another friend that I was going out with in 2015 that he was just saying hi to random people in the street. Some of them not necessary girls. I was just saying hi to every stranger that he was meeting in the street. Some of them, they were just ignoring him. Some of them, they were also waving a hi back, and some of them, they were just laughing. Okay, and he was getting warmed up. He was getting in a better mood in this way. For other people, I remember that they were, for example, watching the black humor memes before approaching. Okay, so this is something that you can do before approaching. For example, another friend at the beginning, that he was getting himself in a social mood, talking with girls, but when he was getting the attention of girls in a daytime situations, because when you're approaching in daytime situations, also when you're at the club, you have to first get the attention for saying for example, excuse me, and then you wait 1 second, and you will the girl will look at you. Or also you can say, excuse me, do you speak English? Excuse me, do you speak whatever language you're speaking? And he was saying it in a very exaggerated way, the excuse me. Okay, so he was saying excuse me, and I don't know, he was finding it funny, and so he was already in a better mood. And when you're in a better mood, girls, they will respond to you in a better way. So it's very important to push your own buttons. Then the other thing is the second tip that I can give you is to let go of the outcome dependence. Okay, so do not go out thinking, especially when you're at the beginning, if you're a beginner, don't think about, okay, today I'm going out, I have to get 3 phone numbers, I have to get 1 date this week, I have to have sex with a new girl this week. You can do it when you are a little bit more expert, but still it depends. But especially if you're a beginner, don't think in these terms. Think only about okay, I will do my best, I will do X amount of approaches, okay, but don't think about the end result in terms of dates, sex, phone numbers that I have to get, because otherwise you will only get pressure from that, and you will not be able to have fun in the conversation, and also when you are just in field or in your everyday life before approaching girls. That this doesn't mean that you don't have to think about the goal, about to have sex with girls. So you don't have to be outcome dependent, but you have to be, let's say, result oriented. Okay, so you have to make enough approaches, you have to go out frequently enough, you have to have a logistical plan, you have to go out with condoms in case something will happen. So you have to be result oriented. You have to ask about logistical situation, otherwise you will never get results. But you don't have to be outcome dependent. Okay, so it's there is a little bit of difference between these two. Then another thing about bringing fun to the conversation is by removing your fears. So if you're not removing your fears, you will always be scared of saying everything, and so it's pretty much impossible to have fun. I remember when I was at the beginning in 2015, going out clubbing, for example, but also going out in daytime situations, it was always I don't know, it was always stressful because I was not able to have fun, because I was scared of approaching. Okay, I was scared of what she will think about me. Okay, so if you're not removing fears, it's very, very difficult that you can have fun. Okay, so very, very important. Also, another way to bring to have fun when you're in field, in daytime situations or at clubbing, is to embrace the whole process. Okay, as I told you before, if you're only having fun when you're getting the result, when you're getting the phone number, when you're getting the dates, when you're having sex, you will quit. So sooner or later you will quit, because you will feel always frustrated and sad when you're getting rejected. Okay, you cannot have sex, you cannot have dates if you are not approaching, and also if sometimes you're also getting rejected. This doesn't mean that you will always get rejected, but some girls, they will reject you no matter what. Okay, but also this is part of the process. And also, like, going out only, for example, for me, I like the idea of that I'm able to approach girls everywhere in daytime situations, and that I'm like, let's say, the owner of the street. Because when I'm going out, I'm also, especially in Dubai, nobody's approaching in a daytime situation. There, okay, let's not give details about this. But also, when I was living in Milan, Italy, there are not many people that are approaching in daytime situations. So having like this thing in my mind that nobody else is doing it, and I have access to unlimited girls. I can whenever I want, I can go to a new girl that is in the street and talk to her and have sex with her, make her become my girlfriend. Okay, it depends. And this is enough for me to making me satisfied at the end of the session. Okay, even if I didn't get like a single phone number. Okay, so this is just an example. So you have to reframe it in your mind to embrace the whole process. Otherwise, you will quit sooner or later, because you will feel good only when you're getting results. And the last tip, and then later I will read the questions if there are questions, is also get used to laugh. Okay, so when it was the last time that you laughed, that you laugh in a very satisfying way? If it was not today or yesterday, there is a very big problem. So get used to laugh by, for example, watching a comedy TV series, by watching comedy movies, by watching I don't know, comedy YouTube channels. There is plenty of options, but do not fall into the trap of then it will become your whole day will be dedicated to watch TV series, entertainment. It has to be a moment in the day. Okay, for example, when you're eating, I don't know, 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, it depends. But if your whole life is entertainment, there's no evolution. Okay, so but get used to laugh. Ask to yourself, when it was the last time that you laughed in a very satisfying way. Okay, so this was all some tips about how to bring fun to the conversation when you're approaching girls. So if you want to go from being shy or a virgin to having sex with new girls you've met in real life, reducing the chance of rejection to almost zero, even if you don't know what to say to her or feel anxiety at the only idea of going to talk to her, click on the link in the description below and book a free consultation.